Hello mga kadonatics, I'll tell you a short story. When King Solomon died, kilala nyo naman si King Solomon, right? The son of King David. When he died, his son Rehoboam took the place. Pumalit siya sa pwesto as the king. And the people came into him. And they have one request. Simple lang mga kadonatics. Ang sabi nila, lighten the burdens that your father placed on us, and we will serve you. Yun lang yung request nila. And as a king, Rehoboam sought for advice. Kung sa ngayon yan, kung presidente ka, may mga presidential advisors ka, may attorney ka. At that time, he's got a wise man around him. At ang sabi ng mga wise men, mga kadonatics, be good unto them, and they will serve you forever. Wow! It was really a good advice. Pero, may mga tao din, mga friends niya na nagsabi, the opposite way. Kung ngayon yan, ito yung mga politiko na mga sulsungera, the power grabber. Kung sino ang nasa pwesto, andun sila. At ang sabi ng mga friends ni King Rehoboam, show them strength, make the burdens even heavier. Now, King Rehoboam has got two choices. At ang pinili niya mga kadonatics, he declared power. At ang sabi niya sa mga tao, if my father discipline you with whips, yung latigo, I will discipline you with scorpions. Yun lang mga kadonatics, nakinig siya sa mga sulsul ng kanyang kaibigan. The kingdom split into two. It was Israel and the kingdom of Judah. At the end mga kadonatics, King Rehoboam served a broken kingdom. And his power slowly diminished and his people lost. That was a good lesson. You have to listen to the right person. At alam nyo ba mga kadonatics, yung nangyayari ngayon sa Pilipinas, may similarity sa kingdom of Israel noon. Well, mga kadonatics, more on that. Let's watch the inconsistencies of our president. Let's go.
I do not recognize the jurisdiction of ICC in the Philippines. I consider it as a threat to our sovereignty. Therefore, the Philippine government will not lift a finger to help any investigation that the ICC conducts.
The plane, the Gulfstream 550, is that correct? This is chartered by the Philippine government?
Yes.
Okay. So when Vice President Sara Duterte made a statement of the Philippines handing out its own citizen to a foreign power, I wanted to ask you, Secretary, does that make her factually correct? Because in the end, people were wondering, did the Philippine government arrange for the plane? Kumbaga tayo ba ang nagbigay?
Yes.
Or, okay, go on, Secretary.
Yes. The plane is chartered by the Office of the President. We brought them straight to the Netherlands.
And we didn't help them in any way.
The plane is chartered by the Office of the President.
And we didn't help them in any way.
Napakasinungaling talaga. Ewan ko ba kung natatandaan niya pa yung mga sinabi niya before? He's just stupid president. Forgive me the word, but he's kind of like that. Eto pa mga kadonatics.
Sir. So if the ICC issues an arrest warrant against former President Duterte, will the Philippine government hand him over?
Will we do what?
Will the Philippine government hand him over if the ICC...
We don't recognize the warrant that they will send to us.
So that's a no?
That's a no.
Thank you, sir.
Klarong-klaro.
The government is just doing its job.
This is the evolution of his case, and this is where we end up. Yeah. All right.
Tawa ko na lang ang inis ko. Eto pa mga kadonatics, another inis. Eto.
Just received the news less than
2021.
an hour ago that the President Duterte, has withdrawn the Philippines from the ICC. Kudos to him for standing up for the Philippines because hindi naman siguro tama, ginaganyan na lang tayo, tinatrato tayo ng mga dayuhan na akala mo naman hindi tayo marunong dito, hindi tayo nakakaintindi, tayong inuutusan kung ano-ano pinagsasabi tungkol sa atin. Gagawin nila yung gusto nilang gawin, pero huwag nila sasabihin na kasama tayo, hindi tayo papayag na ay ganun ang trato sa atin. At saka minamata tayo nitong mga puti. We are a mature, sovereign nation with our own ways of doing things, and it is not for them to judge us because we do not judge them.
One eternity later. Mr. President, may violation ba ito sa ating soberanya, itong pagkaka-aresto kay dating Pangulong Duterte?
No. Bakit naman? Dahil, consistent naman tayo. Hindi tayo tumutulong sa investigasyon ng ICC. Wala tayong meron tayong contact sa kanila, natural. Pero no, not on an official level. We didn't help them in any way. The arrest, the arrest that we did today was in compliance with our commitments to Interpol. It just so happened that came from ICC.
What is wrong with this man? I respect him because he was placed in the Malacanang by the people. Of course, we have to respect the 32 million who voted him. Pero sa mga ginagawa niya, mga kadonatics, nakakawalang respeto talaga. Like, how are we going to be a good citizen kung yung leader natin mismo, yung namumuno, are doing stupid things? We are obliged to pay our taxes, follow the rule of law. That is for the good of the community, no? And for you. Pero, remember this, we should not follow a blind obedience. It means kung may palpak na ginagawa yung mga namumuno sa atin, we should address them. Iparinig natin yung mga boses natin na mali na yung ginagawa nila. Kaya we are here. Ang susunod na video na ating panunorin, mga kadonatics, eto talaga, sinabi na ng ICC na the Philippines coordinated with the ICC. Klarong-klaro lang, sabi niya sa press conference na we did not coordinate with ICC. Pero yung ICC na mismo ang nagsabi na they coordinated with the Philippines and Philippines coordinated with them. Napakasinungaling talaga na presidente. Nako, eto, panoorin natin.
Did the ICC or did the Philippine government coordinate with the ICC before the former president's arrest?
I think that there is an arrest warrant that was issued by the ICC judges, and of course, naturally, when an arrest warrant is delivered, then it is communicated to the states on the territories of which the suspect might be present. So it's totally normal that after an arrest warrant is delivered, we contact the states to ensure the surrender of the arrest and surrender of the suspect.
Look at that. We contacted the state and the state coordinated with us. Di ba? It was simple. State means here, mga kadonatics, yung Pilipinas. Yung nag-release ng warrant ang yung ICC, of course, they had to communicate with the Philippines, and vice versa, Philippines naman nag-coordinate. At ang sabi ni PBM ng AGPA, hindi na nag-coordinate ang Pilipinas. Ang ICC na mismo nagsabi. Gano. Kung bulag ka pa rin, ewan ko na lang sa'yo. Kung ayaw mo pa rin maniwala nito, dahil loyalist ka, wala na akong magagawa dyan. Let's go for the last video.
However, the outcome is actually contrary to
Vice President Sara. Another inconsistency.
Which is not to impeach the Vice President.
No, where is the contrary? Where is it contrary to what I said?
Because you don't. Your thoughts was you do not want the Vice President to be impeached. That's what you said before.
So that's
given that. Do you feel that don't you have any ill feelings towards congressmen who led to the transmittal of the impeachment arguments to the Senate?
The congressman with who I can just repeat it again. Lahat ng natatawag kong kaalyado ko sa House of Representatives, wala sa kanila ang nag-file.
Walang nag-file.
But they signed it, sir.
Huh?
But they signed it.
Because it's already there. Nandyan eh. Ano pang gagawin nila?
Hindi mag-sign?
And there was a very clearly a large bloc in Congress, at least 215, who wanted to sign the impeachment. They did not file a case because I asked them not to.
Next question, hindi niya masagot.
Na tayo. I'm sorry?
Mr. President, did you not ask them not to sign the impeachment complaint? Since sabi niyo po na napakiusapan niyo sila.
Nobody filed. None of the members of the parties that we are in alliance with filed an impeachment complaint.
Yes po, sabi niyo napakiusapan niyo sila na wag mag-file kaya wala pong nag-file na kaalyado ninyo. Hindi niyo rin po ba sila napakiusapan na wag mag-sign dun sa itinransmit sa Senado para
wala
sa
na akong pakialam doon. Tapos na, it's already in the house.
Ewan ko ba? Ang dami ng evidences, mga Kadonatics. Kung gaano talaga incompetent yung leader natin ngayon. Well, I leave it up to you, mga Kadonatics. And of course, mga Kadonatics, I would be grateful kung mag-subscribe ka. Bye-bye.